Hello everyone, welcome to episode 28. I'm excited to have you here today. In this presentation, we'll be diving into some interesting insights and key topics. We'll cover what's new, explore some valuable ideas, and leave you with practical takeaways. Let's get started and make this session engaging and informative. Let's take a look at this question. A nurse has checked a client's pulse and the rate is above normal. Now the question is, how should this finding be documented? The options include tachypnea, hyperpyrexia, arrhythmia, and tachycardia. It's important to understand what each of these terms really means. Tachypnea refers to an increased breathing rate, not a pulse rate. Hyperpyrexia is a very high fever, which also doesn't relate directly to pulse. Arrhythmia is an irregular heartbeat, but it doesn't necessarily mean a fast pulse. It means the rhythm is irregular. The correct term here is tachycardia, which specifically describes a fast or rapid heart rate. So, when documenting an elevated pulse rate, the appropriate term is tachycardia. Remember, accurate documentation is key in assessing and monitoring the client's condition effectively. Let's talk about tachycardia. Tachycardia refers to a heart rate that's faster than normal, typically over 100 beats per minute in adults. It's important to understand that, while a faster heartbeat can sometimes be a normal response to exercise or stress, tachycardia itself can be a sign of an underlying issue. It can originate from different parts of the heart, such as the atria or the ventricles, and each type has its own implications. Recognizing tachycardia early is crucial because it can lead to complications like dizziness, shortness of breath, or even more serious conditions like stroke or heart failure. Throughout this presentation, we'll see how important it is to identify and manage tachycardia effectively within the broader context of cardiovascular health. Tachycardia means an abnormally fast heart rate, or pulse. When we talk about tachycardia, we're referring to a situation where the heart beats faster than normal. This can happen for various reasons, like stress, certain medications, or underlying health conditions. The key point here is that a rapid heart rate can affect how well your heart pumps blood and delivers oxygen to your body. It's important to recognize this because, depending on the cause and severity, tachycardia can lead to symptoms like dizziness, shortness of breath, or even more serious complications. Throughout this presentation, we'll explore the causes, effects, and treatments for different heart rhythm issues, and understanding tachycardia is a fundamental part of that. Let's go over some common misconceptions. First, tachypnea might sound like a fast heartbeat, but it actually refers to a rapid breathing rate, not the pulse. So, if you see someone breathing quickly, that's tachypnea, not necessarily a sign of a fast heart rate. Next, hyperpyrexia is often confused with a rapid pulse, but it simply means a very high body temperature. It's important to recognize that a high temperature doesn't automatically mean the heart is beating faster. Finally, when we talk about arrhythmia, it's about an irregular heart rhythm. It doesn't mean the heart rate is necessarily fast, it just means the rhythm is off. Understanding these distinctions helps us avoid incorrect assumptions and focus on the actual clinical signs we need to evaluate.